In this video, we're going to talk about using tables within Smart Notebook. There are a lot of options available to you when you use a table because you can do a lot with it depending on your needs. To start, I'm going to start on my new page. To insert a table, variety of different ways you can do this. Probably the easiest is using the Tables button on the toolbar. So when I go to the Table button, it's going to pop up this little grid, and I just have to decide how big of a table do I want. I can simply highlight over it. It will tell you at the bottom that I'm doing a 4x2 table. If that's the size table I want, simply click and it will create that table. From here, you've got a variety of options. First thing is moving it. When the table is selected, you'll see there's a little gray box in the top corner. Click and hold that box, and I can drag that table around the screen where I want it. The opposite corner has a little gray circle. If I click and hold on that, it will resize it, making it bigger and smaller. Now, much like tables in other programs, you can also grab the grid lines and adjust the table according to those grid lines. Lots of different features you can do there. That's just some of the basic side of it. Adding content to the table, I can click on a cell, you'll see it highlights, and I can begin typing. If I hit tab, just like a table in another program, it will move over for me. I can press enter, and it will do stuff of that nature as well. So you can see how easy it is to adjust and add content. You can add pictures to it as well. So if you had an image, you could actually take that image and drag it to a cell, and it would scale the image down to make it fit the size of that cell. Other things that are available to you. You'll notice I've been adjusting grid lines, and that's kind of all over the place. And now, I'd really like mine to be even. If I select the table, so that it shows all my selection, and I get my object drop-down arrow, when I click on the object drop-down arrow, I have an adjust size command. I want all of my rows to be the same height. So when I click on that, now all my rows are the same height. I can do the same thing with the columns. So I want all my columns to be the same width. When I click on that, they're now the same width. There are a couple of other commands under there, as well as making the same size or make square cells. So now they're all square. Just all depends on what you need. Now that's a little big for me, so I'm going to undo that. I don't want it that big. One other command you do have available to you for your table is what's called the table shade. Just like the screen shade covers the whole page. The table shade covers the contents of each cell. So when I add the table shade, you'll see I get a little gray box on each cell. When I click on it, it will reveal just the cell that I've covered. So you can use this to your advantage to reveal certain things on the page only as you need within that table. If you need the entire table shade taken off, you can click the object drop-down arrow and say remove table shade. Tables are a great tool. They have a lot of functionality and capabilities within Smart Notebook.